Today's singing tip is called What It Means to Vocalize. And this is just intended to be a quick tip, and it's more to give you something to think about because it's become an important part of the way I train and what I teach when training. So the word vocalize, I now live in Brazil and they have the verb is the same. It's called vocalizar. But what's different is that the root of that word, vocal or vogal, actually means vowel. So when you vocalize, it's to vocalize means to vowel. We don't use vowel as a verb, but it's voweling or to vowel. And what happens is that our true vocal folds, they can only make vowels. They can't make consonants. Consonants are made up here in the mouth. And so when we train and we want a strong voice, we want pitch accurate voice, we want to extend our range, we train on the vowels. So when you hear the word to vocalize, I'd really like you to think of voweling, to vowel. And at Vocal Nebula, we don't do a whole lot. We do them, but we don't do a whole lot of what I call consonant-vowel combinations, which is pretty much the standard, but it's a slower way to train the voice. And I explain that more in other videos. But what we mainly do in Vocal Nebula, and what I do in my personal training, is closed mouth vowels, semi-occluded vowels, which are your mouth is partially open, and open mouth vowels. And then we have a number of exercises and variations of those exercises within each category. So when you're in your training, or if you're a beginner and you're out there with this smorgasbord of all kinds of coaches and methodologies and different types of exercises you can work on, really think of vocalizing as being to work on vowels. You might use a consonant to launch the exercise, but then at that point, you're really just focusing on vowels. Whether it's a siren or a type of legato or stepped type exercise, you're working on the vowels. And then, of course, there's a lot of other things to think about as well. But when you're vocalizing, you're voweling. Okay, so that's the tip for today. Have a great day.